Hey y'all, it's K Divine. Come back with another message. After last night, I was just like thinking to myself, like, man, life has just been crazy lately. It's y'all see what's going on. I've been very transparent on my platform about what's happened to me, and I'm seeing more and more content about gang stalking, which makes me feel a little better about it. Hold on. Here, Tori. Tori came to say hi. She's over here. Um, and I also just want to really what I want to talk about today is the void. And what do I mean by the void? I mean that period between your old life and your new life. And this is just a really, really strange spot to be. Because you got to understand too, like, you are not the same person that you were a month ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago. Like, you're a completely different person. You're probably not even the same person that you were yesterday. Like, the more information that you take in, the more you start to see things differently, and you start to just accept certain things about, what your real reality is. Even though people want to try to tell you, like, oh, that's not real and you're delusional, or, especially if you're a spiritual person or you've gone through a spiritual awakening. Because if I'm being honest, a lot of the people the content that I've seen of people who have been gang stalked are usually people who are really in tune with either their religious or spiritual beliefs. Like, they truly believe in the Most High, and they don't align with the programming that we are given from the time we start kindergarten. Like, you know, some of these people do have regular jobs and things of that nature, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, but their thought process and the other things that they do with themselves, they may not have the same addictions as other people. Like, when you start to heal and you start to not participate in things that just aren't healthy for you, like, I've talked about before, like, if you used to do drugs and you decide that you want to be sober and you get clean, if have like a porn addiction or something, or you like to watch porn often and you decide that you don't want to do that anymore, like, all of our data and all that stuff is tracked, so they can see when we stop doing that stuff. And they want us to feel like they have control over us. Like, they want us to stay stuck in those addictions and things of that nature, because then we won't question things. And it's like, the people who are the gatekeepers of all, the elites, whoever these people are in high places that want to keep people in a low vibration so that they just keep generating, the energy that they need us to generate, so they can continue to have the narratives that they have of us so they can feel comfortable. After a while, when you stop doing the things that they need you to do to be that person that they need you to be, it really starts to piss them off. And they don't want you to become something great. They don't want you to go further. They don't want you to go back to school and get that other degree. They don't want you to start that business, because they know that you'll be successful. Because if you can learn to discipline yourself, this is when I talked about becoming non-reactive and detaching from situations. And you'll see just how do I explain this? If you understand spirituality, you'll get it. Y'all put the Bible verse, what it is, in the comments if you know it. But there's a verse in the Bible that says, like, we fight not with flesh and blood, but with principalities and rulers of darkness in high places. So you got to understand that sometimes even the people that you're closest to, that you love, some of them people are operated by demons often. And sometimes they do things that they may not even be consciously aware of that they're doing. Sometimes like it towards you, they sometimes they don't even know that they're doing things that are like hindering you or like trying to get in your way. My ex did something that was very subtle today that my former self would have gotten upset about, but I saw it for what it was. And I had went outside. I came into my car to get my clothes so I could wash them. Now, he had been upstairs in his office all morning, all day long. And I was going to, get dressed or whatever. But since I didn't end up going anywhere, I kind of just lazed around today. Hold on. Sorry, he came outside for a minute. I didn't know if he needed me or not. But, anywho, so I came out here to get my clothes or whatever. And when I came back in, he's downstairs and now he's at the washer and dryer. And I'm like, and he was like, "What's up?" And I was like, "Nothing." And so my clothes have just been sitting in the living room. I've been waiting for my opportunity to wash my stuff. Anyways, but he was just like, "What's up?" And it looked like it was clear to me he wanted a reaction. It's like when you become aware of stuff like that, you pick up on people's little pettiness and things of that nature. That's why I said in my other video, like, while I'm in this situation with him, I have to play my role. Because it's like, I know him better than he thinks I do. And it's like, I've been down this road with you. The difference this time is that we aren't together. So it's like, I don't feel attached or anything at this point. Like, the only thing I care about is my daughter. That's the only thing I care about at this point, is my baby. And that's the only reason why I'm here. So it's like, I already know there's going to be more stuff like that. I already know it's going to be, just little things like that. They're testing your temperature. Okay. That's what I'm saying. The void is weird because it's like you got a lot of new information. You got a lot of wisdom now that they weren't expecting you to have. Like, a lot of people who are in low vibrational states are going to try to bring you back down. Period. There's really nothing that you can do about that. The only thing that you can do is do your best to try to combat those are attacks. Those are spiritual attacks, period. And they're uncomfortable with the fact that you have grown, and your growth highlights their stagnation. And they need you to be angry. They need you to fight. They need you to yell. They need you to scream. They need you to act crazy and look crazy because it suits the way that they feel about you. Or not even just how they feel about you, but some of the stuff that they've said to other people. They've told people that you're not really there. So like, if you get real quiet, that scares people because they're like, what are they thinking? What are they going to do next? They have no idea. Like, if you're used to saying a whole bunch of stuff and, being chit chatty and all of that, and all of a sudden you start going quiet, you're not the same. People can see the difference in you. Fuck what they heard. If people see you, they know that something is different about you. Period. So I say all this to say, like, the void is a very interesting place to be. Hold on. The void is a very strange place to be. It's strange because it's like, the things that used to make you comfortable and happy don't make you comfortable and happy anymore. The things that used to make you laugh don't make you really laugh anymore. You probably seek solitude more. The same conversations aren't funny. You're not interested in talking to these people. You're not interested in engaging. Everything just, time feels weird. You're noticing the little, like I said, you're noticing subtle things, little things that people do. You know, you see it now. You see it for what it is. You see the truth. And to the people who've been trying to hide who they really are, you know, it's easy for them to do that around other people, but now around you, they can't hide. And they don't really like that. And so they got to get you on a lower vibration. They got to get you out off your square to get at you, to try to, you know, suit the narrative that they need to have of you. That you're crazy, that you're out of sorts, that you're not all the way there. But when you're not acting like it, when you're not saying much, and then like I said, people looking at you like I said, you may not even, like right now, I don't look my best, but I feel like if you look at, if you looked at my face, you wouldn't even know what's really going on with me. I mean, strangers on the street, like I've been, like I told y'all before, like when I was out in my car for them weeks, like I had men approach me, like they didn't even realize that I was struggling, that I've been having a hard time. And that's why I'm saying, like, even though, like, because this is a breakdown, thank you, Spirit, because that's really what I'm going through right now. It's like the Most High works in really weird, mysterious ways. Like, I never imagined the way that he broke my old life down. I did not see any of this coming. And then on top of that, with like the gang stalking and all of that, that has been interesting, because I know that they track me, and it's like for targeted individuals, you get it. They always gonna follow you around. There's really nothing that you can do. The main thing that you have to try to overcome is them having so much control and access to, you know, your information, and not just your information, but causing you to like have to move around. That's the hardest part, I think, to overcome, because it's like you got people in high places, so it's like it depends on if they run out of money for some of these people, because some people are going to attack you as much as they can. Like, they won't stop until they see you crash out, because a lot of these folks want to see you broke and stuff like that. Like, they want to see you broke, they want to see you homeless, excuse me, and it's like pure entertainment for them. But like, when you don't break and you keep moving forward, that pisses them off. Like, if y'all go look at my video that I posted about It's the Truman Show starring you, some random ass fake profile commented on it and said, what the hell is this? And that's a gang stalker, because gang stalkers do shit like that. Like, if y'all go on other people's videos, or even if y'all are content creators yourselves and you make videos and people put stupid shit on there, like, just, you be like, what the fuck is this? I promise you, those are gang stalkers. Those are haters. Those are people who, they come out of nowhere just to try to piss you off. They hate to see you shining. And it's like, for me, I always say, like, all my messages aren't for everybody. Like, this is that, especially that the Truman Show message, that is for a specific group of people. Everybody's not aware of their bloodline and their lineage, and a lot of people aren't awakened to those things, so they wouldn't even know. Some people are so full into the programming, into the matrix, that they don't even know that their family has stolen something from them, or that their family tried to set them up. They wouldn't even know. Their family still smiling in their face. And it's crazy, because a lot of people could never even fathom something like that happening. Like, no, that people don't do that. It happens every single day. To think that people aren't, you know, out here with secrets and things like that is crazy to me, because they are. They are. People are out here with big family secrets. People are out here doing some of the strangest stuff that you would never, you won't, and they're not gonna put all this stuff on the news. I posted something on my TikTok from Vice about gang stalking, and it's like that. And the reason why I reposted it, because I was like, just in case, if anybody, because it's a new TikTok. When I'm fully into it, I will let y'all know what it is. But it's like most people don't think that this real. And it's like most people lose their friends and their families. Like, they're isolated. Some of these people are, their family and friends are approached and told or paid off to not fuck with you, to abandon you. That's how deep that stuff goes. And you got to be strong in that in order to move forward. And that's why, and that's part of the void too. And it's not, because I mean, even if you aren't going through gang stalking and stuff like that, the fact that when you start to awaken and family starts to naturally fall off, friends naturally fall off, you can't be around certain people anymore, you can't talk to people the same way anymore, the conversations don't flow, you're not interested in doing the same stuff. Like my ex, when I first got here, that first night, was it the first night? No, it was the second night. The second night he was like, he asked me, oh no, yeah, it was the second night, he asked me if I wanted to smoke with him, and I was like, no. And it's not my first time being asked if I wanted to smoke weed. It's not the first time. And you know, I told him that I was completely sober. I was like, I haven't drank in over a year, I haven't smoked or done anything marijuana related in over 4 months. So you know, like I'm not, it's not that I disapprove of marijuana or anything like that, because it helped me out, but I don't even get high anymore. It doesn't even help me. It doesn't really do much for me. It's a waste of time for me now. And why? Because it's like I've outgrown it. And I don't know, maybe one day I might smoke again, who knows, but I'm trying to go more natural and herbal if I want to smoke. That's kind of the direction I'm going in. But it's the void is just weird, because you're not the same person that you used to be, but you're not quite who you're becoming. And it's just like, it's so hard to know when stuff is going to start fully aligning. Like, you're in alignment, you know you are, because of the progress that you're making. Like, you know things are moving, you know things are going in the right direction. Noticing a pattern. Pretty dog. But anyways, I'm gonna test this out tomorrow. Anyways, the void is just weird, and you gotta try to embrace it, because it's like, be glad that you're not the person that you used to be. Like, I'm so proud of myself for not being as reactive. I'm not even gonna say as reactive. I'm not reactive like I used to be at all. I used to get so angry and frustrated all the time, especially over the little shit that this nigga used to do. Like, when we was together, he used to really piss me off. He really knew how to push my buttons. He really did. He knew how to push all of my buttons. And now, I don't really have no buttons for him to push, because it's like, I've grown enough to be like, whatever, bro. You gonna feel how you want to feel. You gonna say what you gonna say. And I'm gonna keep it pushing. And when you get to that place, when you get to that level of understanding, it feels different. And it's a good thing moving forward, because it just lets you know that you're gonna be okay, and that things are going to work out just fine for you. I know it doesn't feel like it, because right now, you know, in some moments I'm like, man, are things gonna get better? Like, are things going to improve? I'm like, what the hell is all this for? I was like, what was the purpose of all this pain? What is the purpose of me being in this spot, this particular spot right now? Because, you know, I thought I'd be a lot more uncomfortable here, and I am uncomfortable, but it's like I'm almost to the point now where I embrace uncomfortability because I've been in so many uncomfortable situations. Like this whole year has been uncomfortable. I was uncomfortable for the first quarter of the year in that apartment, being tortured by the hellish landlord and the crazy gang stalking community that I was in. I was uncomfortable for 4 months, bouncing around from hotel to hotel, just trying to live my life, trying to make my videos and grow my platform and my business while being gang stalked and harassed. And then for 7 weeks being in my car, being gang stalked and harassed, and just trying to live, just trying to figure things out, trying to figure out what was next for me. And now being in this situation where I'm living with my ex, and it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, especially because it's like he got other people living here too. It's not just like how it was where it was just us and the kids before. um his friend and his son, who he has joint custody with his baby mama with, is here too. And I'm cool with it. It's just, it's a lot of people. And it's like, now this is why I take my time towards the end of the night after, he's done working and shit like that. And I come out here and I make my videos, because that's the only other time I'm going to be able to for right now, until I figure some other stuff out. But, it's just weird. The void is a strange place to be, because it's like, you're not quite where where you're going to, but you're not where you used to be. And that's a beautiful thing in a way. It's really beautiful when you sit back and look at, like, I don't know who's listening to this, but if you are in that void, I really want you to take some time tonight, and I want you to go in like the mirror, or even just in your phone camera, and just look at yourself and just notice the things about yourself that are different. You have changed a lot more than you think, and other people notice it too. A lot of people won't even acknowledge it. And that's why some of the people that you used to fuck with, they can't come around you anymore, because even if you're not in a good spot, but the fact that you survived something that you wasn't supposed to survive, the fact that you have been through so much that you wasn't supposed to make it through, a lot of people was plotting and planning on you, and they thought that you was going to crumble. They thought that you was going to die. They thought that they was gonna get a this the failed humiliation ritual. They thought that they was gonna get a show of you crashing the fuck out, and they don't understand how you survived, and how even if you're going through so much right now, they don't understand how you don't look like what you're going through. These people don't understand how you've emotionally evolved, how you've mentally evolved and spiritually evolved. They don't understand it. They just don't get it. They feel like there's no way, because they wouldn't have been able to do that. They wouldn't have been able to survive that. So I say all this to say, like, yes, the void is weird. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's difficult. Yes, it's uncomfortable. And you might be uncomfortable for a really long time. Because, well, I promise you, y'all, like, I can't wait until I can get to a point again where I can show y'all, like, my dolled up self, my done up self, because it's like, that's who I really am deep down inside. I'm such a girl. I mean, I used to kind of be a tomboy type of chick when I was like younger, but now that I'm like moving into like my soft girl era, like I want to get my nails done again. I want to start wearing more makeup, have my hair looking good, like my skin. I'm trying to get my skin back together. It's taking me a little bit of time, but actually, being able to be in the, be in the house. And like I said, my ex has a lot of my old stuff in here that's still good. Like, the fact that he still has a lot of my toiletries really worked out for me. So, I'm able to use my stuff, and my skin's already improving just within the couple days that I've been here. But I can't wait to show y'all like the real. I mean, this is the real, but like how I really want to be, when I get to change my wardrobe. And because I've been kind of, plain Jane in it for a long time, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, like I said, I'm just not quite where I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm not where I used to be at all. Not the same person. Don't even think the same. It's kind of weird. I don't feel the same. Even with my baby, I don't feel the same. Being around her dad, I don't feel the same. I used to feel so anxious around him. Like I always wanted to please him. I always wanted to make sure I wasn't making mistakes. Now I don't give a fuck how you feel. I'm great. Like I said before, I'm grateful that he's allowing me to stay here with him and, you know, take care of my baby. Because that's the only reason why I'm here. I wouldn't be here for any other reason if it wasn't for my daughter. Because like I told y'all in my last video, like my baby literally looked at me and told me, please don't leave me. And so it's like I can't just leave her. But I do want to, you know, I was trying to utilize these first few days that I've been here to rest because I've been going through so much. And it's like I need to take some time to recalibrate a little bit. And, you know, I'm about to go, you know, try to get some stuff together. Hopefully I can get my stuff together the way I would like, or at least some of it. And, you know, just start trying to move in a different direction. That's what I'm hoping for. So I hope that you guys are also, you know, trying to move forward still. Like, don't ever stop trying to move forward. I know that there may be a lot of roadblocks and a lot of setbacks, and I know it can be frustrating, and I know you want to give up. There are some days where I sit and contemplate, like, is it worth it? Should I just do this? Should I do that? Like, sometimes I'm not really sure. Sometimes I do feel like giving up, but every day that I get up and I decide to make a video and I decide to post it, lets me know, like, I still got fight left in me. You still got a lot of fight left in you. If God is waking you up every day, you have purpose. You have a purpose. Because if you didn't, you'd be gone. Then people who was trying to set you up, like some of y'all have been attacked to the point where you were supposed to die. Like people were plotting against you to have you unalived. So the fact that you're still here, the fact that you were able to survive that, just means that God has his hand on your life. And please, please, please don't ever forget that. You are so loved and respected, and I love you if no one else has told you. I love you. And I want the best for everyone. So does Tori. Tori wants the best for you too. And we gonna make it through this. Like, it's been difficult. If you've been seeing, I've been seeing 10-10 a lot. I don't know if you have 10-10 and 12-12 a lot lately. So keep moving forward, and things are changing. This car right next to me over here, you know it's on the license plate 555. It's one of the first things I saw when I pulled up here on Saturday. But I just want y'all to understand and know, like, it's gonna be uncomfortable and it's gonna be weird. But whatever is on the other side of this, it's gotta be beautiful, because look at what you survived through. Look at what you're going through, and you're still going. That's why them gang stalkers is mad. They mad because they was hoping that they was gonna get a show from you, and they never do. They never do. They trying to get information on you. They trying to figure out what your next moves are, and they don't really know. They want to try to infiltrate. I know for some of y'all, if y'all got platforms, like, they may be hiding followers and views from you to make it look like you're not getting as many views or whatever on stuff, but you're getting content. Like, your content's going up. Sorry, I said that wrong. But your content views and stuff is going up. Like, you're blowing up. People gotta watch you blow up now. It's your time. It may seem slow, but nothing good comes fast or easy. It doesn't stay very long when it comes fast and easy. But this is the beginning of something new. And it's so beautiful to watch it unfold. It's messy. It's 555. It's messy to watch this shit unfold. But in the end, it's all gonna make sense eventually. I know it's all gonna come together. Like I said, there's pain and there's purpose in this pain. It's purpose there. So just keep moving forward, keep going. I love you guys. Stay strong. And try to embrace the void. There's a card. Hold on, let me find it real quick. So there's this card in my angel number deck that I hate. I used to hate getting this card. Every time it came out, it used to piss me off because I was just like, I don't want to hear this shit no more. I want to hear this shit. Give me something real. But it's 2002, and it says the void, and it says longing, technology, ambition, genius, forward thinking, stress, and depression. You have more control over your life than you realize. Learn and execute what interests you. Turn things around. It gets better with time. There are plenty of friends to make. Go chill out, have fun, and open up. Go outside. And I used to hate getting that card because I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, I was like, I don't have much control here, but you do. Now, I know that there may be some people attacking you and that may be blocking some of your path, but that does not mean that you can't move forward. Sorry, Judah. It doesn't mean that you can't do what you can. Find what you can do and do it well, because they can't stop you from creating something of your own, like something that you built from the ground up. They can't do much about that. So I say all this to say, y'all, like, I love y'all. Keep moving forward and embrace the void. It's all gonna make sense in the end, and I'll be right here with you, and you guys are gonna see how things transpire for me. I'm ready to go. So I'll see y'all later. It's your girl K Divine. Bye.